our program today. We're so glad to have you all. It really is a joy to get to this time of the year after so much has happened during the course of the year, right? Our lives have just gone on, but one thing that's brought us all together is the enjoyment of great chamber music together. And my heart is full seeing these students, and I know we're all going to be excited to hear them play. As you know, we held the first of our spring concerts last Sunday over at Hayes Barton, and the final event will take place on May 16th at Raleigh Rehab Center. This afternoon we will have another concert starting at 3:30. You're welcome to stay for that. We have some other upcoming events, including a wonderful master class by the MERS Piano Trio. This is through our partnership with Chamber Music Raleigh, and so it is taking place after the spring concerts, but there's always a lot to learn. And I encourage you to come to that. That will be May 23rd, right here at Church of the Nativity from 5 to 7 p.m. Before we talk anymore, I did want to mention that we have a couple of lost and found items that have been left at various events recently. So Jimmy is going to display these right now.
Here they are. And we also have jackets. We also have bedspreads.
No, we don't have that.
So we have all kinds of, it's like a flea market. So every time we have an event, someone leaves one of these water bottles, you know? So if this is one of your water bottles, please come get it, and you can kind of sneak it out so you're not embarrassed, okay?
And the lesson here is, don't leave anything today, because then you might get embarrassed next time. As you know, we've had some challenges scheduling our award ceremony. It's really important to us that we recognize our outstanding students, and in particular our graduating seniors. But because everyone's super busy, we're trying to find a way to make this as convenient as possible. So we will be giving out a few awards today as we go along in the program. What we're going to do is any students or any groups that earned Community Engagement Awards, which was earning, you get that for doing 3 or more community engagement events. And it's possible that 3 students in a group got it and the 4th didn't, just because the 4th couldn't be there for that occasion and somebody came and filled in for them. Just so everyone knows, we've tried to be as fair as we can about that. But the awards ceremony, we are still going to have additionally as a separate occasion, because we do want to recognize the seniors, and we wanted to have a reception and a party and some food. And every year we give out some awards for Directors Awards for Excellence and more. So please plan to attend that. That will be following the MERS Piano Trio Masterclass on May 23rd. And the information about that will be in your Monday messages, so you don't have to necessarily write it down, but it will be here at that time. There will be a sign up to bring reception items, some nice treats for the students to enjoy. So thank you for that. Auditions for next year's ensembles have already begun. Several of the the students that are performing today auditioned for our leadership ensembles already, and those announcements will be made at the beginning of June. We will be starting our early bird regular auditions very soon. I know many of you have already signed up. My understanding is all the early bird slots are full. However, if you are a current student and you want to get the early bird qualification, just email me or Ben, and we will arrange another time for you to be able to come and take advantage of that discounted registration fee. Other auditions take place in July and August, and videotaped auditions are also accepted. This past year has been a very memorable one for us, and I want to thank everyone who's taken part or been a part of that. In particular, if you are a volunteer for NCCMI, as a coordinator, if you've helped move chairs and stands around at any concert, if you're one of our trustees, please stand so we can recognize you. Come on, I know there's a lot of you. Stand up. Stand up. Thank you all so much. And this year also was notable because NCCMI received our first grant from the state of North Carolina. So now I guess we have the trifecta because we got the Raleigh and the Wake County and now a state grant. So that's a big deal. And it's also another 3 that happened this year. It's the 3rd year that we had an ensemble selected to go to the fish-off competition. I was reading about it the other day in the program book. We have like a 72-page program book. And there are 20 countries represented at Fish-Off this year. And so there were only 20 small ensembles at the high school level that were chosen. Oh, there's one of our last year's Fish-Off students, yeah. 20 groups were chosen for the high school division this year, and they all performed yesterday, including our Emerald Trio. And we found out this morning that the Emerald Trio has been selected for the semifinals this afternoon. So we'll find out tonight if they're getting into the finals. There were only 3 groups selected for the finals, so they're guaranteed an award if they get selected for finals. That will happen tonight, and we'll find out about it. But we're already super thrilled that they made that first cut. Actually, it's the second cut they made. And you can go on the violin channel or on the Fish-Off YouTube channel where they are playing. You can see the live stream and you can rewind and find them on there if you'd like to hear them play. If you're a guest with us today, and I know we have a few guests, please know you're really important to us. Leave your name and your contact information on a clipboard in the lobby, and we will put you on our mailing list so you learn all about upcoming events. And if you're inspired by what you see, please leave a donation. We use all those donations to support scholarships for our students. So we thank you for doing that. Current families as well, if you feel so inclined to give a little bit extra, we really appreciate that. Okay, and then now a little bit of housekeeping information. So I think I told the groups, but you're going to be free to leave when the group before you is just starting to play. You can go back and quietly warm up and tune up in the nursery. Just close the door, all right? And keep track of time so we don't have to come and find you. And then come back and line up either on that side or this side in the proper order as we've discussed. And I've tried to leave this front row clear. So, you know, if you want to come up and take a little video close-up of your child, your group's performance, feel free to do that, and then you can just go back to your chair so that everybody can get a nice close-up shot of the performances. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, after you perform each group, if you take your bow, please just stay seated, all right? Because that's the time we're going to offer any awards you might have earned, all right? And recognize you as well. And if your teachers are here, I will ask you at that time to come up to be with the group so we can have you all recognized as a team, as well as the group coordinator, all right? Because it really is a team effort to do this. So after you play, just stay seated until the teachers and coordinators come up, all right? Did I forget anything?
I think that after they play, they should bow and then be seated.
Oh, yes. Take a bow. Thank you for that. Now, and after you're done, please return to these seats, all right? Don't go out there. Stay in these seats, because afterwards we will take one large group photo of everybody, okay? Any questions from anyone? Everybody tuned up? Okay, good. All right, so it gives me great pleasure to introduce our first ensemble, the Dolce String Quartet.